Coming up on SCTV3, we have an overview of the yearly Scholars in Action event.
Plus, stay tuned for coverage on the Mass Senior Bowling last Sunday.
All that and more tonight on SCTV3.
Hello, good evening, and welcome to this edition of SCTV3 Weekly News. I'm Tucker Paquette.
And I'm Nick Pantages. Thank you for joining us.
We start tonight's show with a story here on Alden Street that highlights the annual Springfield College Scholars in Action event. Earlier this week, students displayed research projects and multimedia work that they completed for courses, clubs, and more.
SCTV3's Lanaya Delgado went to Scholars in Action on Tuesday to learn more and check out the presentations.
It's better for you to fight for your innocence rather than just taking a plea deal and taking the easy way out.
Springfield College is once again putting students' research in the spotlight as the 22nd annual Scholars in Action gets underway. Across 2 days, the event highlights undergraduate work from across campus, giving students the chance to present projects they've spent months preparing. Inside Judd Gymnasium, poster boards line the floor while multimedia presentations bring research to life on the screen. From scientific studies to creative work, the event showcases the depth of student achievement and dedication behind each project. Presenters are expected to stand by their work, answering questions from faculty and staff and fellow students throughout their session.
A lot of people who take plea deals are from marginalized or low-income communities, and they don't have the right representation, the right resources to actually help them fight their cases, and therefore they just have a record, and that creates more stigma, like not able to get housing or not be able to vote. You just have like a social consequence over your head because of it.
But it's not just about presenting, it's also learning how to communicate ideas and receive feedback. It's like Scholars in Action highlights the importance of undergraduate research, creating a space for collaboration, growth, and academic excellence. With SCTV3, I'm Lanaya Delgado.
SC seniors, listen up. The following are updates regarding Senior Week and purchasing your cap and gown for commencement. Senior Week packages are on sale now, and Springfield seniors have until this coming Monday, April 27th at 4 p.m. to go online and fill out the hometown ticketing form. The cost is currently $260. If you did not pre-order your cap and gown for commencement, you must purchase them in person in the campus bookstore when they arrive on campus later this week. The purchase includes a black cap, gown, and tassel. Seniors can try on their cap and gown to make sure it fits them before they purchase it, and it is recommended to wear the shoes you plan to wear for commencement to make sure the gown fits properly. Annie Warshall, the Assistant Dean for Student and Parent Engagement, shares details of what seniors should expect during their Senior Week.
It's going to be a great week. It starts on May 12th. We start things off at President Cooper's house with a senior class toast. We'll head then back to the senior green for bingo with some really big prizes and some dinner. We'll also have some music going. We'll have lawn games out there, just like a really fun thing. Wednesday, we have lunch in the morning, and then we're heading to the Red Sox game. They're playing the Phillies. After that, Thursday, we'll be going to lunch in the morning. We rented out a club. We'll be hitting up Mohegan Sun Thursday evening. Friday, lunch again. And then we have, we're calling it Senior Fest. We're going to have a live band, music, food, lots of food trucks. Ice cream emergency will be here. Lots of fun stuff on that night.
Warshall asked seniors to continue to check for an email from her regarding cap and gown updates. A reminder that Senior Week hometown ticketing submissions are due this coming Monday at 4 p.m.
On Monday, the annual Student Leadership Awards ceremony was held during the Common Hour in the Dodge Room. Students were nominated after making a positive difference on campus or in the local community through strong leadership skills. The awards presented include the Humanics Leader in Service Award, which is handed out to a student who consistently commits to serving humanity and works towards the pursuit of social justice. Vice President for Campus Life and Community Engagement, Dr. Slandy DeJuiced, presented the Pride Awards to students who represent the Springfield College mission in their daily lives. DeJuiced spoke highly of the student nominees.
It's important to understand that none of these students do what they do for recognition. They do it because it's the type of leader that they are. And it's important for us to acknowledge that because they do incredible work, not just on campus, but also off campus. They are changing lives every single day. So it is what we are about. It's humanics.
Additional end of the academic year student awards will be presented this coming Monday during the Common Hour at the Student Clubs and Orgs award ceremony set to be held in the Campus Union Dodge Room.
We now send it over to SCTV3's Dante Iafredi, who has us covered with our local and national weather update. Dante, what's coming up this week?
Thanks, Nick. Let's take a look at our 7-day forecast here in Springfield. We're starting on a strong note tomorrow with plenty of sunshine and a high of 59 degrees, cooling down to 37 overnight. As we head into the weekend, clouds begin to roll in. Saturday stays mostly cloudy with a high of 55 and a low of 35. As Sunday is similar, more clouds but slightly warmer with a high of 60 and a low of around 39. As we now head middle of the week where things start to get unsettled, Monday brings a 50% chance of rain with a high of 59 and a low of 43, as showers become more likely Tuesday with an 85% chance and a high of 55. Rain continues into midweek with an 80% chance on Wednesday, followed by a 75% chance on Thursday with a high near 50 and a low of 37. Enjoy the sunshine while it lasts because next week is looking much cooler and wetter. As we now take a look at some national headlines. As wildfires continue burning across parts of Clay County, Florida, communities are stepping up to support first responders on the front lines. In Grieve Cove Springs, residents have organized donation drives to help crews battling heavy smoke and dangerous conditions. Throughout the day, pickup trucks have been arriving at the Clay County Fairgrounds, unloading cases of water, sports drinks, and snacks. Even as some families face evacuations and uncertainty, the effort to give back remains strong, with neighbors coming together to support those protecting their community. Officials say donations are still being accepted at the fairgrounds and Orange Park Town Hall as firefighters continue working to contain the flames. Coming up after the break, we have national and international headlines. You're watching SCTV3 Weekly News. Stay with us.
26 varsity teams, 16 club sports, 674 student athletes, 8 athletic facilities, and one thing that ties it all together, pride. That's what makes athletics special at Springfield College. And now you get an inside look. Watch the premiere of Angles of Alden Street, a brand new show starting Thursday on April 30th at 8 p.m. on SCTV3's YouTube channel. Don't miss it.
Oh, Vanessa. You gonna text her back?
Nope. I'm high. I'm gonna hit the treadmill.
You're already making good decisions when you're high.
We need to go meet the guys. I'm lit. Can you drive?
Nope. I'm high. How about they come over?
Where?
Don't make an exception when it comes to driving. If you feel different, you drive different.
This is SCTV3 Weekly News. FBI Director Kash Patel is targeting The Atlantic in a $250 million defamation lawsuit after the outlet recently published an article that claimed Patel drinks excessively and frequently misses work. Here's more on the story.
FBI Director Kash Patel is suing The Atlantic for defamation, highlighting in the lawsuit an article that claims Patel is an excessive drinker and that this combined with absences from work had him in danger of losing his job. Patel and the White House have denied the claims contained within The Atlantic's piece, and Patel responded on Monday with the $250 million lawsuit. In Patel's eyes, the clearest evidence that he hasn't done anything wrong is the recent success of the FBI.
If I'm not doing my job, if I'm not working, then how is it that the FBI delivered the safest America under President Trump's leadership in the history of our country? We are not going to take this laying down. You want to attack my character? Come at me. Bring it on. I'll see you in court.
Even still, over 24 anonymous sources were cited in the article. Sarah Fitzpatrick, the author of the piece, went on to write that Patel's actions had quote-unquote often alarmed officials at the FBI and the Department of Justice. In order to be successful with his lawsuit, Patel must be able to prove the publication was acting with malicious intent, meaning either it knew the claims about Patel were false or that it ignored the truth in the writing and editing process. Reporting for SCTV3, I'm Tucker Piquet.
The Atlantic is standing by its reporting, and it believes that Patel's lawsuit is baseless.
Each year on April 22nd, people across the U.S. celebrate Earth Day. The day is used to clean up and advocate for the laws protecting the environment. SCTV3's Logan Briggs takes us back to the beginning. It has more on the first Earth Day held back in 1970.
56 years ago today, Americans participated in large protests across the country advocating for policy changes to protect the environment. Demonstrations took place across the country. The crowd was described as predominantly white, predominantly young, and were against the policies of then-President Richard Nixon.
The garbage, the trash, the carbon monoxide, the junk. Who suffers most from it if it is not the poor? And so the poor, especially the ghettoized poor, the black and the brown and the red, stand to benefit first from any successes in cleaning up the environment.
The square hadn't looked this clean in years, with volunteer help doing the sprucing up. It was a fun day for many school-age youngsters participating in their very first demonstration.
An estimated 20 million Americans took part in the demonstrations. The day sparked action in Washington, D.C. to create the Environmental Protection Agency and enact laws aimed at protecting the environment. Reporting for SCTV3, I'm Logan Briggs.
Days like this are critical in preserving our planet for the future. You can help by cleaning up after yourself outdoors and calling your lawmakers to sign environmental protection laws.
In the last few days, more updates have come out on United States and Iran ceasefire. SCTV3's Tyler Semenich has more on the story.
President Trump recently called the Iranian government seriously fractured and said we have been asked by mediators in Pakistan to hold our attack on the country of Iran until their leaders come up with a unified proposal. Iran is blaming the Americans for the deadlock. Its foreign minister said the American seizure of their tanker in the Arabian Sea Monday and the ongoing naval blockade of the Strait of Hormuz are both violations of the ceasefire. Iran, he said, knows how to neutralize those restrictions. Vice President J.D. Vance is still in Washington, postponing a trip to Pakistan for the talks that was expected to begin this morning. But as the VP waited for those instructions, President Trump sent mixed signals about the U.S. position heading into those talks.
I expect to be bombing because I think that's a better attitude to go in with, but we're ready to go. I mean, the military is raring to go.
Democrats argue Trump's rhetoric is sabotaging chances for a deal.
I mean, everyone seems to think that Trump has some sort of mad genius to what he's doing. Seems to me like he's just an arrogant egotist popping off in ways that aren't well thought out and don't advance any sort of strategic plan.
If talks resume, reopening the strait is a top concern, in addition to curbing Iran's nuclear program. Oil prices spiked again today on the prospect of more war.
So I would hope that both sides stay at the table and work hard to get this thing done, because the end result is when you do things erratically as the president has done it, the American people suffer.
Reporting for SCTV3, I'm Tyler Semenich.
White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt told reporters that President Donald Trump has not yet set a firm deadline for Iran to send his latest proposal.
After the break, SCTV3's River Mitchell has you covered with SCTV3 Sports Extra.
How do you know when you've made the right decision? It's the feeling you get in your gut, the one that tells you what's right or wrong. It's the one that says, sure, I can have a drink, or the feeling that says, okay, I've been drinking, now what? It's the voice inside you that says, I'm buzzed, better leave the car when it's time to go. Plan ahead, catch a sober ride. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
This is your weekly edition of SCTV3 Sports Extra. I'm River Mitchell. Here's what's happening with the Springfield College Pride. The top story of the week is the men's volleyball team, who knocked off Buffalo State and New Paltz in 4 sets to advance to the Final Four. On the diamond, softball picked up 4 wins, knocking off Smith 3-0 and 4-1 on Friday, and Emerson 10-2 and 3-2 on Saturday. Mike Anderson and Colin Hansen picked up wins for the men's track and field teams in the 100-meter hurdles and 400-meter dash, while on the women's side, Catherine DeFossi won the 100-meter hurdles. And finally, women's lacrosse added 2 more dominant victories, 21-6 over Wellesley and 18-4 against Clark. Now we turn our attention to the athletes on Alden Street this upcoming weekend. Softball starts us off with a doubleheader versus Coast Guard. The Pride are riding a 4-game winning streak as women's lacrosse awaits its matchup in the NEWMAC quarterfinal. 3 teams currently battling for the final 3 spots. Baseball battles WPI in a doubleheader on Saturday at noon and 3, and men's lacrosse caps off its season against Salve Regina at 3 in the afternoon. Turning the page to Springfield athletics on the road. Men's and women's track and field takes off to the NEWMAC championships tomorrow and Saturday. Men's tennis faces MIT in the NEWMAC semifinals. The Pride have yet to knock off the Engineers this season. And baseball is back in action against Babson on the road this coming Tuesday. All games are broadcast on Flow Sports. If you would like any additional information about Springfield College athletics, head to springfieldcollegepride.com. This week's At of the Week interview features Austin Prendeville on the men's tennis team. Prendeville bringing a unique story, traveling all the way from City Beach, Australia. But it's not just where he's from that stands out. He's also made an immediate impact on the court as a first-year student, already tallying more than 6 single wins this season. SCTV3 reporter Caleb Knowles sat down with him in the studio this week.
I'm here with Austin Prendeville on the men's tennis team. My first question for you, so you're from Australia. Yeah. What was it like to, settle in to, Springfield College all the way across the earth? How does it feel to be here?
Yeah, I mean, it was my first time in the US, so it was a tough kind of first few weeks settling in, but I had my parents to come and check it out. But the first few weeks were tough, but it's been quite a unique experience, differentiating it from Australia and how we kind of experience life over there to here.
What would you say, the biggest difference between life here versus life back in Australia is?
Definitely the weather is a big factor. In Australia, where I'm from, in the western side, we get a lot of days that are sunny. We're always going to the beach. So the first, obviously, 2 months, it was all snow. So definitely a big contrast.
Yeah, that New England weather.
Yeah.
So obviously, coming all the way over here, why Springfield College?
Well, honestly, I just wanted to get over to the US, and I guess, it seemed to be good facilities, a good program with Coach Tanner. And yeah, I mean, the vibe looked good, and also I like to be more on the east side of the US because, it looked cool being New York and Boston ways, so yeah.
What kind of drives you to want to play tennis? Obviously, we kind of talked about, this is your first year on campus. This is your first year with the tennis program. What drives you to want to play?
Well, I mean, I haven't played tennis for a few years. I kind of went away and then came back and got the love for it again. But I guess I just like it. I just enjoy playing tennis, hanging out with mates, and people who I enjoy spending time with. And I guess the physical side also helps keeping active. So yeah.
And so obviously you've had a really good season, to this point. You play both on the single side and on the double side. Which do you prefer, and how do you kind of prepare for each of those?
Yeah, I definitely would say I'm a singles player. I don't know. Yeah, doubles definitely not my strong suit. But when coach whacks me into doubles, I'll obviously play. But yeah, I mean, in terms of preparation, I don't really have any superstitions or rituals or anything like that. I kind of just go straight in, maybe do a few stretches here and there. Obviously, we go through our team warm-up and stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
And then one final question for you. If you could play tennis anywhere in the world, where would you play?
Well, obviously we've got a good, tennis facility in Melbourne. But if I was to pick anywhere, it'd probably have to be in Wimbledon on the grass courts. So yeah.
Thank you.
Awesome.
That'll be all for this week's edition of Athlete Interview of the Week. Back to River in the studio.
This year is a special one for both Springfield College and Division III men's volleyball. For the first time since 2017, Springfield College will host the Final Four in the national championship. But long before the first serve, there's a lot of work happening behind the scenes. SCTV3 reporter Caleb Knowles takes a deeper dive to see inside the preparation for the sport's biggest stage.
Springfield College has always shared a deep connection with the sport of volleyball. The game was invented just down the road in Holyoke, Massachusetts, home to the Volleyball Hall of Fame. But this year, the sport has taken an even greater presence on campus. Not only is the Pride men's team ranked #1 in the NCAA Division III tournament, but their home court, Blake Arena, will also serve as the host site for the Final Four and the national championship. It marks the first time since 2017 that Springfield College will host the event, a season that would go on to end with a national title. But putting on an event of this magnitude doesn't happen overnight. The process has taken over a year of planning, coordinating everything from game operations and decorating to staff between the NCAA and the college to organizing the Final Four banquet where all Americans are honored and teams are officially introduced. Kevin Wood, Associate Director of Athletics and Scheduling Coordinator at Springfield College, says the level of detail required to work with the NCAA is extensive.
Fall semester, we started meeting about once a month as a championship planning committee, and that involves most of the administrative staff from our department, as well as a bunch of the grad students from the department, and then some of the student interns as well. So then once we got to the second semester, we started to ramp that up. We started to meet every 2 weeks, and then about a month ago, we started meeting every week. So it's just a great chance to bring all the minds together.
From decorations to video boards to NCAA productions, every detail has to be executed perfectly.
We had to talk about, all right, well, what's Springfield in charge of ordering versus what's the NCAA budget producing and providing to us? So, we definitely, one of our first meetings, focused a lot on signage because we just know how that can really just dress up an arena and bring that special feel to a championship. So,
luckily, Springfield got a preview of what's to come, hosting a regional round last weekend to help prepare for Thursday night's Final Four matchups and Saturday night's national championship. Off the court, the athletics communication team plays a key role as well. Taylor Keegan, working alongside Max Berkowitz and the communication staff, helps ensure media operations and staffing run smoothly.
Events to secure the room, and then it's up to us with how creative we want to get with decorations, as far as things on the tables, across the room, and then sports information, Max, Emily, Ella, working with them to make sure that the PowerPoints are set, videos, they're putting together a really cool video with footage to showcase the 4 teams that are being here.
While the NCAA oversees the event, the responsibility is shared across campus, from the athletics departments and staff to student workers handling tickets and game operations. It takes a full team effort to make an event like this possible.
Putting together an event of this size is no small task. It is proof that it takes many people across many months with lots of coordination to make it even possible. In Blake Arena behind me, the men's volleyball Final Four and the national championships will take place this weekend on Thursday night and then Saturday night. Reporting for SCTV3, I'm Caleb Knowles.
That will do it for this week's edition of SCTV3 Sports Extra. Stick around after the break to learn more about the Mass Senior Games.
Springfield College was founded in 1885, and over the course of the last 140 years, the campus has flourished into a truly special place, filled with tons of rich history. In the first edition of Reunion Rewind, we take a look back at the graduating classes from 50, 30, and 15 years ago to uncover what events left a lasting impact, as well as legacies that were built right here on Alden Street.
Springfield College has been the birthplace of many ideas and organizations. One of those has been giving residents of Massachusetts a chance to feel like a kid again for over 20 years. And SCTV3 Shane Barron went and saw it all for himself.
On Sunday, at the Bolero Bowling Alley in Auburn, the Mass Senior Games held its annual bowling tournament. Attendees competed in both singles and doubles 3-round competitions with ages varying from 40 all the way up to 95 years old. One of which was 76-year-old Frank Darcy, who also runs the table tennis tournament. I spoke with him about why he loves these events, and it turns out he's also a great bowler.
Oh, it's just a fun opportunity. I bowl in multiple leagues. But it's really nice to get out with seniors, bowl with people in your own age group, and it's real serious competition. Everybody takes it seriously. The person that runs the games is out of Springfield College. Her name is Joan. She is an incredible person. And the effort that goes into putting these things together is out of this world, right? But she does a super job. Everything runs like a Swiss clock, you know?
Frank is referring to the Mass Senior Games coordinator, Joan Simmons, whose background and passion really do make things run like a Swiss clock.
Well, I was a occupational therapy professor at Springfield College, and my specialty area in OT is or was older adults. And so when I saw that this was starting at Springfield College, I was very interested in helping out.
The ties to Springfield College run even deeper than Joan, as multiple events take place on campus at Amos Alonzo Stagg Field as well as Blake Arena, and have been doing so since the start of the organization.
Mass Senior Games started at Springfield College, and I believe it started there because Professor Newman, a physical education professor, felt like it matches the objectives, both Springfield College being mind, body, spirit, and Senior Games certainly pretty much aligning with the same goal.
What started at Springfield College and with Gene's hard work has now turned the MASG into a multi-generational event with father-son duo David and Tom Brown.
We see people from all over the states and all over New England. We also play pickleball together as well, so it gives him and I time to spend together.
Yeah, absolutely. And my last question for you is this just all fun and games, or when you come out to events like this, is it...
We're here for the gold. I'm here for the gold. I'm competitive, but my competitiveness is down here. His is, you know?
Whether you're just getting started or have been an avid bowler for decades, the Mass Senior Games give everyone an opportunity to compete and win gold.
Today's events were a great reminder that bowling is not just a young man's game. For more events like this, head over to maseniorgames.org. I'm Shane Barron reporting for SCTV3.
While SCTV3 will be back next week for its final show of the academic year, we now say goodbye to a pair of anchors and two longtime members of the SCTV3 team, Nick Pantages and Tucker Paquette, as today marks the final time they anchor a newscast for SCTV3. Thank you both for all that you have done for the station.
Hello and welcome to SCTV3 Weekly News. I'm Tucker Paquette.
Hey Tucker, I just want to say congratulations on everything. Good luck in the future. Thank you for answering all of my annoying questions this year, and good luck with everything.
Hey Tucker, congratulations on such a great career here at Springfield College and all the student media clubs. I'm really excited to see you doing a professional career, and make sure to stay in touch. Best of luck.
Hey Tucker, congratulations on your graduation, and thank you for all your hard work with student media over the past few years. You will be missed.
Hey Tucker, thank you so much for everything the past couple semesters. Your guidance and support to everyone in this major is so appreciated, and we all are wishing you the best of luck moving forward. Congratulations on everything.
Hi Tucker, congratulations on graduating. I'm super excited to see where this next chapter brings you, and thank you for always being a great classmate and helping me when I first got to Springfield College when it came to the newspaper and SCTV3. I will always remember how kind you were. Thank you.
Hey Tucker, I just wanted to say thank you for the last 2 years, man. Whether, script writing, making TV stories, being in Birthplace Studios and listening to podcasts together, or even, when we're setting up the studio, because, we seem to do that every week. So I just want to say thank you. I'm going to miss you, man, and good luck in your future endeavors, and you're going to make a great journalist, man.
Tucker, you might not be the loudest guy in the room, but you're the glue that holds SCTV3 and honestly our whole major together. And you might not ask for celebration, but we celebrate you and we thank you and we wish you luck.
What's up, Tucker?
What up, Tuck?
Congratulations on hitting 120 credits.
Thanks for all your help, the last 3 years we've known you, and we'll miss you, bro.
Best of luck in the future.
What's up, Tucker? Congratulations on graduating, man. I just wanted to thank you for always pushing me and always giving me confidence as a journalist, and just for always being a friendly face and a great classmate. I wish you the best of luck in the future. I know you're gonna crush it with whatever you do in life, man. Proud of you.
Hey Tuck, how's it going? Appreciate all you did for the COSJ major, setting that foundation for all the guys like us who came in as freshmen. You really took us under your wing and just showed us everything to do the right way, and we appreciate you and we wish you the best of luck in the future, man. We know you're gonna do really good things.
Tucker, brother, love you. That's my Springfield student goat right there, sports editor. You're gonna do great things in life, man. Really appreciate all the help you've given me, all this advice you've given me. Just one thing moving forward, though, I gotta say it. Dude, be a little less nice and a little more mean, okay? Every single story I do, man. Great, Sam, great job on that, man. Sam, good stuff, man. I know I put out some bad stories, man. Everyone has their moments, all right? Playing, brother. Love you. Have a good one.
Hey, what's going on, Tuck? First, I want to say congratulations on graduating from Springfield College. Truly, you've been one of my best friends here on campus these last 4 years. We were roommates 3 out of the 4 years we were here, and I wouldn't want to be roommates really with anyone else on this campus. So, congrats. I know you're going to go on to do great things. We'll be friends, obviously, down the road, and we'll stay in touch for sure. But I know you're going to go off, and you're going to do great things. Best of luck to you.
Congrats on graduating, Tuck. It's crazy that we're seniors, but you are a very hard worker who brings a lot of positive energy into whatever room he enters. You deserve a huge shout out for being a triple threat for Birthplace, the student, and SCTV3. And I know next to me you see Rams, Packers, Madden. I'm sure that's bringing back a lot of great memories from when we played freshman year. And I'm not gonna say the score, but nah, being serious, you've been one of my greatest friends since I got to campus 4 years ago. And I'm gonna miss throwing the football around with you. I'm gonna miss door dashing milkshakes from Sonic's and Wendy's, but I know you're gonna do a lot of great things, and I'm excited to see what you do.
Hey, Tucker, congrats on just an awesome career here at Springfield. So glad we were able to be so close. You've done awesome for TV and newspaper. You got a pretty nice turtle, too.
Tucker, Paquetti. I've been saying your name wrong for so long, I'm not sure how to pronounce it anymore. Hopefully I get it right at graduation. Graduation. I mean, you're graduating somehow, even though you do every assignment with 4 minutes left before it was due. Anyway, your contributions to PSJ, the school newspaper, go without saying, but I really want to remind everyone how invaluable your VOs have been over the years. They've kept this show afloat. I don't know what we would do without them. In all seriousness, you've been a great friend to me, Words I'd use to describe you include buddy, pal. Obviously, you'll keep studying that thesaurus long after you've graduated to try to come up with the biggest word that you can in any given situation. You're a hard worker, you're a great guy, and I know you'll do great things post Springfield. Congratulations.
Hi Tucker, it's Coop. I just wanted to send a quick congratulations on graduating and all the things that you've accomplished over your 4 years at Springfield. I'm glad we had the opportunity to work with each other, and I'm glad that I got to know you. I just want to say that I really miss you guys, like all of you guys, but I've been seeing all the work that you've been doing, and you guys have been doing an amazing job. So, Tucker, I hope you're watching the Bruins, and I hope they can do something because we're not looking too good right now, but congrats, and I know you'll go off to do some really great things.
Tucker, congrats, man, on making it to the end of your time at Springfield as well. You know, it's really been an awesome journey to honestly watch your entire class come into TV and be open to probably some roles in some parts of production and honestly just the whole entire operation side of it, and see all of you guys really dive in, get your hands dirty on, you know, the sound engineering, the TriCaster stuff itself, camera stuff, just always being willing to help out and try something new that you maybe haven't done before, because it all plays together. Everyone's one team there when it comes to the production side of things, and you know, the fact that you haven't hesitated to be one of the first people to put your hand up to say, hey, I'll anchor, I will do other news path things, and really just jumping for every opportunity is going to be what separates you, man. Really excited to see where you go from here. Congrats on making it through.
Tucker, I thought the jump that you made from your sophomore year to junior year was impressive, but you've just gone and topped it again. I'm so proud of who you've become, and I can't wait to see what's next for you. Congrats, Bequetti.
Congrats, Tuck. I hope you're not watching this from the weather studio. I hope they didn't shun you in there. But all jokes aside, man, super happy for you. Congratulations on finishing your year at Springfield. You came into the club, had no problem coming to me asking about questions, what you could do to make stories better, really taking chances, and also taking the chance of going in front of the teleprompter when you first started. You've taken some big strides, so I'm really proud of you for that. You're a great guy, and go Sox, man. But really happy for you, man. You're a great reporter. Same thing, like I said with Nick, you have no problem going and finding the right source if it's going to make the story better. You're outgoing. It's a really good skill to have. You guys are great kids. You know, it was a pleasure working with you guys, and especially you, Tuck, and I hope to see you soon, man.
Hey, Tucker, how you doing? You know what? One of the great things about my job here at the college is I get to see people come in as a first year, and I might see some challenges that they have to overcome and take head on. But that's one of the great things about college is it's a great place to learn, a great place to face those challenges and to become great at what you do. And I can tell you that you're a hard worker, and you face every challenge that's come to you, become a great storyteller, and you have a great future ahead of you. Have a great night. I hope you enjoy your night.
Tucker, congratulations on all of your success here on Alden Street, and thank you so very much for all of your contributions to student media. I'm very thankful I had the opportunity to work with you, not only here at SCTV3, where you were always on time, always willing to lend a helping hand, but also over at Birthplace Studios, where you did a great job listening to shows and making sure that everyone was supported before their podcast went to Spotify. Thank you so much. Congratulations, Tucker.
Tucker, congratulations. I've been doing this now for, let me do some quick math. I think this is my 36th semester as a professor, and I've never met anyone who is a better human being than you are. And so I just want you to know that while the work that you do is remarkable, the career that you have in front of you is exciting. For me, the thing that I hang my hat on is that I was able to work with one of the best human beings for as long as I did. Now is the exciting part. Because now, even though you won't have the safety and security of Weiser, the rest of the world gets to enjoy your gifts. And also, you and I get to call each other colleagues and friends. So, not that we haven't already done that, but I am thrilled and honored to say congratulations to you just weeks before you walk across the stage, and also welcome. Welcome to the industry that has needed you from the first day that I ever met you. So congratulations, Tucker. And COSJ is better because of what you have done for it.
Hey Tucker, I can't believe you're graduating. Where has the time gone? It feels like just yesterday that I met with you in June before your first year at Springfield College. When you came to campus to register for classes, you told me that you hoped to join the student newspaper, and I could tell right away that you were serious about your craft and that you were going to do and write great things at Springfield College. And boy, did you. You jumped right in your first semester, started contributing to the Springfield Student, earned a leadership role, and helped shape both the paper's news and sports coverage. You were a five-tool player, an essential part of Birthplace Studios and SCTV3. From crushing it at Hoop Hall, to your work for Mass Live, to your terrific PSJ story about James Naismith and Amos Alonzo Stagg, you left your mark on every student media club at Springfield College. You should be proud of that. I'm proud of you. And I have no doubt that you are destined for more great things after you graduate. I'll be there to cheer you on, and I hope we keep in touch. Congrats.
Dr. Paquette, this is the first of a few farewells for you. You've had an awesome career here at Springfield College. Your growth, your development, your multimedia savvy, it's just grown and grown over the years. It's been great to see. You're great on the page, really thoughtful writer. I love the way that you have embraced the TV side of things as well. You've been a great campus leader here. It's been such a privilege to have you here at Springfield College, and it's going to be so exciting for all of us to see what you do in journalism in the days ahead.
Springfield College is synonymous with the game of basketball, partially due to James Naismith, who's buried in the snow behind me.
Hey Nick, congratulations on wrapping up such an incredible college career. Good luck in all of your future endeavors. You will be missed here at Springfield College, and we know you're going to do great things.
Nick, I'm Shane Barron.
I'm Connor Rourke.
And you're the man. You do a lot of stuff, and you just help this whole show run smoothly.
You are the man in the chair, truly in the show. And I'm so excited to see what you do in your professional career.
Absolutely. Get a job.
Absolutely.
Hey Nick, I just want to say thank you for everything. You've been a great editor-in-chief this year, and good luck with everything.
Hey Nick, I just want to say congratulations and thank you for everything you've taught me. Whether it's be a better story writer or even just how to make better, TV packages and TV stories in general. You've taught me a lot, and all the hard work that you do for both TV and the paper, a lot of that is behind the scenes work that nobody really sees, but it doesn't go unnoticed. We would not really be able to have a solid show every single week without you, and it's going to be really hard to replace you next year, but congratulations again, and I look forward to seeing what you do in the future.
Hey Nick, thanks for being the best engineer at SCTV3. All of your hard work behind the scenes and making our show run smooth every single week was because of you, and so grateful for that, and I wish you nothing but the best on your journey.
Nick, I want to say congratulations on graduating from Springfield College. Your efforts this year with SCTV3 have not gone unnoticed, and truly one of the funniest guys I know. Super good friend. I'm certainly going to miss you. And I know you're going to go off to do great things, whether that is in multimedia or whether that's in print. So best of luck to you. I'm rooting for you, and we'll keep in touch.
Nick, I can't believe this time has already come. Congratulations on an impressive 4 years at Springfield. I can't explain to you how proud I am and how talented you are. Keep applying yourself, and the sky's the limit. I look forward to seeing your journey continue.
Hey Nick, congrats on graduating, man. These past 4 years have gone by so fast, but it's been an absolute blast getting to know you through all the student media stuff, and I'm very glad that you've been such a central part of my 4 years here. Best of luck moving forward, and I can't wait to see where you go.
Nicky Pages, you've made your mark on the COSJ major. When that YMCA guy told you that you'd never be the editor-in-chief of the school newspaper, you took that personal. Obviously, you proved him wrong. But now to your favorite club, SCTV3, the one that you blood, sweat, and tears, you put your life into. Obviously, we couldn't do it without you behind the board. You produced our shows for so long. I really just want to wish you congratulations, best of luck. Obviously, we'll keep in touch. But you know, you're in the home stretch now. Just a couple more match weeks. Just park the bus, get those points. Don't bother the league. I just want to say congratulations to you, buddy. Best of luck.
Hey Nick, congrats on graduating. You are a very hard worker who has shown a lot of strong writing and technical skills, and if you're ever undecided on which path to follow, just remember that TV has never lost a newspaper in basketball, so that's something that you should consider. But you've been one of my closest friends since coming to Springfield. I'm gonna miss memories like going to State Street McDonald's or hosting the fastest sports segment ever, but I'm excited to see what you do, and I know you're gonna accomplish great things.
Hi, Nick. I just wanted to say congratulations on graduating. I think you should be really proud of yourself. Just all the time, hard work, and effort that you've put into the media clubs at school. I definitely miss being down in the newspaper office and just goofing around and being silly, but I wish you all the best. I know you'll go on to do great things, but best of luck to you.
When I got a message that we were doing goodbye videos for Nick Pantages, I almost didn't answer, but I feel like I have to. But congratulations, Nick. I'm very proud of you, man. You were always an amazing guy to be in the booth with for games, nothing but jokes. But not only that, you knew when it was time to be serious, and I really appreciated that when I was the president in the TV club. You always stepped up, always took stories. I know you had your hands full with newspaper at the time, and even then you've transcended it, especially too, leading the sports section and all that stuff. It's great. It was all great work. I'm very proud of the strides that you've taken. You're a great reporter. You have no problem going and finding the right source if it's going to make the story better, and it's a great skill to have. So I wish you the best of luck, man. You're going to do great things, and I hope to see you soon.
What's up, Pantages? Just wanted to say congratulations on making it to the end of your time at Springfield. Been awesome watching your journey, man, taking over for a lot of the production stuff at Springfield. I know that was, a big torch to be passed on to you to just all of a sudden learn the TriCaster. And, hopefully you guys got some better equipment in there now. But who knows where you're at this point. But, just seeing your growth and also your willingness to test out the waters and explore different fields in COSJ is just going to get you so far in your career, man. So been loving seeing your growth throughout both TV and also now with the roles that you're doing with the newspaper. Excited to see where you go from here, man. Congratulations.
Hey, Nick. You know what? I remember when you came in here 4 years ago, I hired you to be a camera operator for our streams. And about halfway through the year, you called a basketball game and you were so good. I was like, I can't have this kid run camera anymore. He's got to call more games next year. So I hired you to be the Mac Lab attendant. And you've done that for the last 3 years. But you also took on the technical job of directing for the newscast, which was great, but it also kept you from calling basketball games, calling any sports. So I appreciate that you took on those challenges. You've done a great job, and I look forward to what you'll do in the future.
Hi, Nick. I can't believe you're graduating. It seems like just yesterday that we were at the ACP conference in San Diego and then covering the Clippers game in LA. I'm pretty sure I was the first professor ever to text bruh to the group chat. But I think we can agree it was the correct response to that session. Am I right? You were always willing to take on the tough assignments like the mascot story. Who can forget that one? And you've grown into a leader and an elegant writer. I saw all the work that you put in editing and laying out the paper, planning and overseeing hoop hall coverage. Your Jim Thorpe story for PSJ is amazing. It's a perfect pinnacle to an outstanding college career. You too are destined for more big things and terrific stories. I look forward to seeing what you write next. Please keep in touch. Congrats.
Nick Pantages, congratulations on an incredible run with COSJ. It's really interesting to reflect back on these past couple of years because I think you and I were really coming into our own with SCTV3 at around the same time. I have truly enjoyed watching you develop over these last couple of years without me around. I hope that doesn't mean I was somehow holding you back. Don't answer that. But either way, sir, I am pleased and honored to be a part of this farewell video. COSJ will not be the same without you around. with every one of the greats who have come through these doors at Weiser. I say these, but I'm not there. I mean these, because it's airing there. You will not soon be forgotten. Congratulations, Nick. You're on to great things.
Nick, congratulations, and thank you so much for all that you've done for SCTV3 and student media here on Alden Street. When I think of Nick Pantages, what I think of is the guy behind the scenes, making it all happen. You've done an excellent job running the Switcher every week for our weekly news show and also serving as the TD. Thank you so very much for all of your contributions.
Nick Pantages, aka Nicky Pages, congratulations on a monumental career at Springfield College. You are defining multimedia success. You have been great with the newspaper and PSJ. You have expanded to really master TV journalism as well. You're on all these broadcasts for the volleyball. You're doing it all, and you're doing it all so very well. It's been an awesome experience connecting with you deeply with the paper and PSJ these last couple weeks. We have a big week ahead, but we're going to crush this. We really are. And appreciate your great work and wish you nothing but the best in the days ahead.
Well, I first got to just start off by saying thank you to all those people who spoke for us. And Tucker, it was just awesome spending these last 4 years, and I'm really glad I can call you my friend.
Me too, man. It's been a great ride, and it's a bittersweet feeling that it's coming to an end, but we're here. Well, that'll do it for this week's edition of SCTV3 Weekly News. Thank you for joining us.
Check out the live section of the SCTV3 YouTube channel to access every archived show. And make sure to follow SCTV3 on social media.
Well, this is our last time in front of the camera. SCTV3 will be back for its final show of the academic year next Thursday. We thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next week, same time.
Same place.